Oh, hey YouTube. It's been a minute. Doing rear wheel bearings on 2020 Hyundai Palisade. Normally I'm a pretty big advocate of tree shade mechanics doing their own work. This is a job that I probably wouldn't do if you don't have a lot of tools and quite a bit of experience taking stuff apart that's pretty stuck. I ended up taking a whole knuckle off of both sides. It's got these are T55 Torx. I haven't seen that anywhere else on the internet. They're a pain in the ass. You wouldn't really, I have like low profile impacts and I was afraid I was gonna wreck something, so I took the whole thing off. The brake, that's one of those electronic brakes for your parking brake. Your best bet is get a little set of jumpers. I'll probably walk around the other side. Use like a 9-volt battery, just spin it back. So I'll have a specialty tool for that. You want an impact screwdriver to get the screws out of the hub, or out of the hub. So that's kind of something that most people don't have sitting around. You need a full set of good sockets. You need a full set of metric box end wrenches, because you ain't getting, I mean, maybe a electric socket you'd get in there, no problem. I do have one of those, but I didn't find that because my shop is a mess. But I've got the strut out. I was replacing that anyway because it was clunking. That's really easy. Surprised. That's only 3 bolts. I didn't see any alignment cam bolts in here, so it probably isn't going to be something you'll mess up alignment with bad. What else did I need? I didn't end up using a torch, so that's good. I had one of those little brake retractor tools, but you could probably do it by hand. You probably want to have these, and then I don't have it, but all you do is you just clip into that with these and clip it on a 9-volt. You want to have that on your brake so it can't just take off and go the wrong direction. So you have it in and expanded. There's the bolt nuts and bolts on this are mostly 19 mil and 17 mil, but if you don't have access to like an air hammer and a vise, you're gonna have a hard time, because I had to air hammer those friggin' the bearings out. And yeah, it's not a super challenging project, but you need to be very patient and do not lose your patience, because this is one of those jobs that could end up being a pretty big deal if you don't do it right. I think there's only 6 bolts, I want to say, that hold the knuckle on. I think these are 17 mil. Those might be 17 mil. There's a little 10 mil here. You got to pull that out. It was kind of stuck in there. If you sort of wiggle on it, it'll come straight back. There's only a little 10 mil holding it in. And yeah, actually the brake part of the job went pretty good. The strut went pretty good, but I didn't really intend to take the whole knuckle off. But I would, if you're gonna do this job, you should probably do that. I don't have anything tightened up right now, so you can kind of see what you're getting into. But I didn't plan to do an instructional video on this, but I figured I don't see any good videos on this online, so this is just what you're getting into. I would, like I said, I'm a big tree shade mechanic kind of guy, but at this point in my life, I've accumulated a lot of crap. And had I not, I would have been going to the parts store. I still ended up going to buy a better torque set. So I didn't have a T55, I had a T50 to T70. Anyway, I'll quit rambling, but I guess I usually do answer questions, but I probably won't remember a whole lot about this job. It wasn't like the worst job in my life as far as solving things, but I did start second guessing when I started taking stuff apart, and it was really stuck, because we kind of need this car. So anyway, have a good day.